I bought the new Overwatch NIER Automata collab, so you don't have to. Why? Well, let's just say I love 2B. For many reasons. But if you love NIER Automata as much as I do, you want to find out if this collab is either trash or gas. And as an enjoyer of both franchises, I think they did a great job on some of these things. Some of them. But let's jump straight into it, starting off with the Kiriko 2B skin. Now I know Kiriko gets the skin in every single damn collab, but to be honest, get it. Anyone saying 2B should have been Widowmaker is just a gooner. Anyways, getting back on topic, Kiri's kunais are based off the Virtuous Treaty, and they're like a mini version of it, which is kind of cute. Her Suzu also becomes a cube, which is really nice detail. And her pod 042 is always hanging out with her. And honestly, Kiri looks pretty great as 2B. And in her bundle, she gets an emote where she pets her pod, a nice little stance, a 2B Pachimari charm, which I really mess with honestly, and the usual player icon and nameplate, along with a spray. Now you might have noticed there's no highlight intro, which I'm kind of bummed out about. But spoiler alert, there's no highlight intro for any of the bundles in the collaboration. But let's move forward. Next up, we have Wuyang as 9S, and I know a lot of people are mad about Wuyang getting this skin and not Genji, but I mean 9S is a scanner type android, which honestly I think it kind of fits the healer role a bit better. Wuyang's weapon is based off Cruel Arrogance, I believe, and just like Kiriko's 2B skin, his pod also follows him around. Along with that, he has a pod gliding emote, a cool victory pose, and everything else that 2B Kiriko also got. Now I didn't notice any like sound effects or anything with Wuyang, so really that's about it. And let's move on to the next, which is the A2 skin for Vendetta. Now Vendetta's weapon is based off the Type 40 blade, and if you play the game or have eyes, you might notice that Emil's head is in the sword. And this is pretty cool because when you get max stacks, the eyes in the blade glow red, and I honestly think that touch is really cool. Now unlike Kiriko and Wuyang, she does not have a pod following her around, but she does have a pod pet emote, or I guess fist bump, a stance, name card icon, and all the other good stuff. But moving on to Mercy, she gets the Yorha Commander white skin. Now unlike the other skins, I don't know what these weapons are based off of because I don't remember her using a weapon in the game. But hey, if you're an e-girl or you love your white women, I think this is as white as it gets. Now in game, I don't really notice any special sound effects, but I do notice particle effects coming out her wings. Her Glock sounds the same, and her beam also sounds the same to me. But going back to the bundle, she also has a pod glide emote, glory to mankind victory pose, along with a nameplate, player icon, and a spray. But moving on to the very last one, we have Adam as Wifeleaver. Now to be honest with y'all, I don't really think I'm a fan of this skin at all. There's nothing special about this skin, everything sounds the same, and his tree also looks the same. Now funny enough, I think his emote is probably the best thing from this bundle. His victory pose is basically the same, and he gets the usual things that everyone else also got, being a name card, nameplate, icon, and so on. Now as I mentioned before, I'm kind of bummed out there's no highlight intro for any of these skins, because not only does it cost $6,900 for every single thing, it costs $2,800 for each individual bundle, which is crazy because that's the same cost as other bundles in the past, like the Persona collab, which I've also made a video on, which you should check out. But I don't know, it feels like you're paying more for less because you don't get a highlight intro, there's no cool sound effects, and the visual effects are very minor besides like maybe the A2 skin. And I've ranted about this in previous videos regarding skins. Very obvious marketing trick where it's a lot cheaper to buy the whole bundle than individuals, and they made it way more convenient to buy the bundle because guess what, there's a $6,900 pack that you can buy with one click, or you're gonna have to buy the $20 bundle along with a $10 bundle, and no one wants to click that many buttons. But at the end of the day, you just gotta think, are you actually playing all 5 of these characters for 5 of these skins? So to answer the question of is this bundle worth it, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really think so. And as sad as it is being a NIER fan and Overwatch fan, the only skin I would maybe consider is A2 skin, and 2B because she's 2B. But all the other skins are nothing really special, and it feels like this collab has been one of the lower effort ones. But what do you guys think? Is there a skin you're copying in here, or are you gonna pass? So I hope I helped you make a financial decision. If I did, leaving a like and a sub does help me out a lot because my pockets are hurting. And if you want to see a collab they did well at, check out the Persona collab I did a video on a while back. And with all that being said, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Peace and love, baby.